over in the neighborhood, reach the target score in quarter 4 to win in endpoints this weekend. Jump to offsite excursions from the directory to compete in this event.
And next weekend, get awarded for setting up teammates in Badge Hunter Playmaking. Find your open teammates and get rewarded for it with faster playmaking badge progress.
Make sure to check the pause menu anytime to see what other events are coming up soon. January has a lot of fun in store. We'll see you out there.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Detroit Pistons. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got Chet Holmgren, Fred VanVleet out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Jackson in at the 4 spot. And for the Bucks, Trey Murphy is out there with Gobert. Then it's Langford. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward. And Steve, we're not seeing as many back-to-back games as we used to. That's been a point of emphasis in the scheduling in recent years.
It takes time to bounce back after every game. And credit the NBA for cutting down on these back-to-backs. Fewer of them means healthier players and fresher legs.
Now, McDaniels, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Here's Holmgren. In the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Passes it to Langford. Rebound by the Pistons. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, and the season series between these two, 4 games in all, starting tonight. A chance to stake out an advantage in the division.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Jackson down low. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Able to follow through on the shot, even with the contact. Good concentration there by Langford.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Outside for Curry, down low. Here's Gobert. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Now here's McDaniels. He's covered closely, and there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Holmgren.
And the defensive chops of Gobert just knows how to hold down the fort for his team.
To the middle. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
At the line. A free throw drops for Gobert. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Jackson finds McDaniel. It doesn't go for him.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long, 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now, here's Langford. Bucks passing it around. Porter kicks to Curry. The second effort. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And with his length, it's easy to see why Holmgren's such an effective shot blocker.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closer. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist from Van Vliet. Holmgren's got his second basket of the night. Curry against Van Vliet. Curry kicks to Porter. Back to Curry for three. And the Bucks miss again. The Pistons trail it. Van Vliet with it. Curry with some nice D. And here's Langford. Left side Curry over Edwards. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Van Vliet, that doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Milwaukee has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Curry kicks to Langford. Beyond the arc. The shot by Curry, no good.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Driving in and finished off by McDaniel.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
And Jaren Jackson Jr. is so impressive, especially on the defensive end.
A dynamic shot blocker, Greg. Jaren Jackson is someone that loves setting the tone on the defensive end. Not to mention, he's a very skilled offensive threat.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Sharge checked in for Gobert. Jones comes in for Trey Murphy. Okogie's checked in for Michael Porter. And Bones Highland subbed in for Stephen Curry. Holmgren with the steal. And they're running. Here's Eubanks. No good on the shot. Good D by Jones. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up to the Bucks. They trail by one. Shoots a three. Langford misses. And, well, Detroit shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. To the wing right side. Looking to end the run. Highland's shot is good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Hardaway. Outside, Walker. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Drops in the layup for two. Holmgren's got 6.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Here's Langford, and Langford with the stop.
And how about the hops Langford has? Terrific at just rising up and being free and then throwing it down.
And it's Bones Highland with the foul. That's his first foul. Suggs, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Pistons substitution, Jalen Suggs.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Right at the free throw line, Sharge grabs the board.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
9 feet out. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They saw what the defense was willing to give up, and they seized that opportunity.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the Pistons now. Here's the pass to Bay. 29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Excellent D that time from Jones. Milwaukee in the lead. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sake, good luck trying to stop him now.
Outside Hardaway. Shot to stop the run. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game.
the line for the Pistons.
That free throw good from Hardaway. And he can't hit the second.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
It's good from long range. 1 second left. Doesn't go for it. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Here's Suggs. 9 points last game out. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the foul. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. And Van Vliet out there with Suggs. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Jackson in at the center position. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Suggs. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Suggs is fearless. I mean, anytime you try and get physical with this young man, he seems to embrace the contact, and there, an opportunity for the end one.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Josh Okogie. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Bay. And slammed up by Gobert.
That's good offense. Curry's always creating for himself or for a teammate.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Hey, Smitty, when we take a look at the center position, what stands out to you most in terms of what's changed about that position over time?
Well, the center position right now is like a guard position. Most of these guys can initiate offense, they can shoot the 3, and they can get it off the glass and bring it up and create offense with the dribble.
Daniels, he's checked in for the Pistons. Van Vliet passes to Jackson. Back to Van Vliet. Here's McDaniels. Good on the triple. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night.
As a distributor, Fred Van Vliet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Curry outside. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Edwards. Chalk up 2 there. Edwards got his second bucket.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Highland's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Now Curry, after Rudy Gobert missing on that last 3-pointer.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Holmgren misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And it's nice to have a guy like Highland out there so good at creating his own shot if he has to.
Bones is aggressive and accurate off the bounce. He's got tremendous speed with the ball in his hands, and he loves to play one-on-one.
Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Van Vliet against Curry. Gobert with the block.
As expected, Gobert comes in with those long arms and knocks it away.
Timeout called. The Bucks coming off that loss against the Nets.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Saric checked in for Gobert. And Langford subbed in for Highland. Then for the Pistons, Eubanks, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Edwards. And it's Kemba Walker in for Fred Van Vliet.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Porter against Walker. Pass to Jackson. The kick out to Walker. Shoots. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And getting his jump shot from where he wants to be, that is Kemba's game.
To the inside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. A clear look for Hardaway. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Assist goes to Kemba Walker.
Bucks leading by 6.
2 minutes.
Curry on the wing. Guarded by
2
Walker.
minutes.
Fires the 3. That one doesn't go.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Hardaway. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look. This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
The offensive rebound. 2 points. That one goes. Saric has got his first 2 points of the night.
And the anticipation of Saric, outstanding at staying engaged and just eating up those rebounds.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
A different look for Milwaukee. Jones checked in for Trey Murphy. And Okogie subbed in for Michael Porter. Bays checked in for Detroit. Suggs comes in for McDaniels.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
Jones for 3. Bay pulls it in. Pistons trail by 6. Outside, Walker. Back to Bay. It's stolen by Jones. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Stephen Curry driving the basketball has a nice knack to be able to, once he's inside the paint, to draw the fouls.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Free throw good, Curry.
One of the more unique free throw shooters, if you count Curry's mouthpiece.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Left side, Walker. Elbow shot. Rebound by Okogie.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
And he's now made 3 3 3-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
Now here is Hardaway. Not a lot of room. Eubanks, and the layup's good off the glass. Eubanks got his first bucket in this one.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
It's Curry outside. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
How about that? Just a perfect finish to the half as they tack on another 3 to their lead.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Bucks lead by 12. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, we got to set screens. We've got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They are leading by 12. And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. Because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
Over to Kenny. What'd you think about Detroit?
They're getting falling behind, letting the crowd get into it. That affects your confidence. We'll see if they settle down in the second half.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Curry has been sensational.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So with Curry sitting on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. Trey Murphy is out there with Porter. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Langford. And it's Okogie in at the point guard position.
And great strength and body control from Edwards. Able to finish through the contact.
From beyond the arc. Tries again. Gobert can't hit.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Edwards, that's good.
And that was a confident shot. Love when Edwards just rises up and fires off the dribble.
Here's Okogie. He has 5. Langford, the pass to Okogie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. And something a lot of people notice about Fred VanVleet are his instincts with the ball.
GA, he's got a sixth sense for how to run the offense, seeing when and where to move the ball in order to create quality looks for his guys.
Now McDaniels after Romeo Langford's three-pointer that didn't go. No coverage that time.
Jackson Jr.
Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Inside. And the rejection by Jackson.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start. Yep,
that one goes in there.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Bones Highland is checked in for the Bucks. Now here's Porter. Scoreless thus far. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Edwards. Holmgren kicks to Edwards. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Milwaukee leading by 3. To the inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Since Murphy has become more of an offensive threat, passing lanes have opened up for him.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Detroit. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Langford. No good, shot missing. Great D that time from Edwards.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Milwaukee's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Back to Highland. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Has to Gobert. And the rejection by Jackson. Van Vliet passes to Edwards. Count that one. Edwards got 6 here in this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now the feed to Gobert. Holmgren with the steal. Fast break, here they come. The pull-up. Edwards with another miss. Milwaukee leading by 3. Ball's knocked loose. Kicks it to Langford. Back to Highland. Quarter outside. They get it back. Gobert. That one no good. And here are the Pistons. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
A different look for Milwaukee. Saric is checked in for Gobert. Derek Jones comes in for Trey Murphy. And Curry subbed in for Langford. Then for the Pistons, Bayes checked in for Jackson. Hardaway is subbed in for McDaniels. Now here's Bay. Dropping on the board. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you. And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Take a look at the Kings. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at Milwaukee, they know what they're capable of. They have the talent to be a much better team than they've shown, but the execution has got to improve.
Oh, here's Edwards. 10 points for him. Cans the shot from the wing. Edwards got 12 points in the game.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Curry passes to Porter. And the Bucks miss again. And here are the Pistons. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. Here's Bay, and he makes good on the layup.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Bucks trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Saric has got his second bucket of the game to go. Van Vliet against Curry. Passes to Bay. Outside Hardaway. Bangs home the trifecta. Hardaway has got the lead up to 4 now for Detroit.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Kobe's checked in for Porter. Eubanks, he's checked in for Detroit. Jalen Suggs comes in for Edwards. At the elbow, Suggs. And he comes up with the deuce. He has 5.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Highland passes to Curry. The quick look, no good that time.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And whatever it was at halftime worked because their offense far more effective here in the second. They finally found some sets that are working for them.
Here's Jones. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
This is how you execute in close. Steph Curry is a master at this.
Stolen by Highland. Pushing it up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
The pass to Van Vliet. Here he goes. Banked in off the glass. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the night.
Slashing to the rim with confidence. Fred Van Vliet isn't bashful about attacking defenses like this.
They get it again. Jones. Good work defensively by Bay. Detroit leading by 4. Here's Suggs. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Highland. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Highland's got 18 points in the game.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Detroit. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. You've got Jaden McDaniels, Anthony Edwards out there with Suggs. And there's Jackson, and it's Bay in at the 4.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
He's an elite defensive talent in the game. The arms of Rudy Gobert just go on forever.
Gobert with the block. Here's Highland. Gobert down low, guarded by Jackson.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
And the Bucks with possession here. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go.
He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Rebounded by the Bucks. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Langford misses.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Orlando Magic.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Curry comes in for Bones Highland. And Detroit with a change here, too. Holmgren's checked in. Langford misses. Detroit has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Edwards, that's good.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Cloak loose. Over to the wing. Langford kicks to Curry. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. The Bucks working the ball around. Porter in the corner. No good with the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And Langford with the stuff.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Porter, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
It's all about the mid-range game. It has been a real difference in this one. Taking what the defense has given, and it's been paying off.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Detroit making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in.
Lineup for the Pistons. Fred Van Vliet.
Pass to Langford. Dishes to Porter. Here's Curry with the 3. Here's Gobert. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
It's Jackson atop the key. Back to Van Vliet. To end the run. Jackson misses.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play. You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Langford with it. Edwards there. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 23 points.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
McDaniels with the bounce pass. Here's Jackson. The layup off target.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And rejection by McDaniels. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Gobert the pass to Porter. Puts up a 3.
A great one-on-one and team defender. Fred's constantly calling out plays and directing his teammates to where the action is headed.
Count the basket and the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
No moment too big for Fred. Wow.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass. Constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Everything's within Curry's range.
How about his aggressiveness from 3? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Out to Edwards. Van Vliet passes to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 14 rebounds. Stolen by McDaniels. Van Vliet outside to take the lead. Rebounded by the Bucks. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Curry from deep three-point land. Back to Gobert. Knocked Knocks it loose. Pass to Edwards. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 8 now on the night. To the paint. Here's Langford, and Langford with the stuff.
And that's a huge bucket. Give it to Langford and let the young fella go to work.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. Yep, it counts. Edwards got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Shoots, and right through it goes. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Oh, here's Edwards. To the right side. Here's Langford. Yes!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 51 seconds left in the game. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're ahead by 3. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
At the line for the Bucks, Stephen Curry.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
In any situation, Curry is happy to go to the line. He relishes the freebies.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
Timeout called the Pistons. They're behind by 5. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for 2. Romeo Langford.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Productive trip to the line. Extended their lead.
Outside Edwards. And again, unable to change momentum here. Outside Curry. Bucket's good.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. Stephen, how special is it to share your success with your family?
That's what it's all about, man. I know you know when your kids get to enjoy the game and the show, and it's fun. So I'm glad I did something good for them in the fourth quarter.
They'll remember all of it, I'm sure, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time